Two defense officials tell NBC News that B-2 stealth bombers have been moved to the Pacific. As of now, their mission remains unclear, but the timing is raising eyebrows as President Trump meets with his national security team, weighing whether to strike Iran.
Welcome to the Blacklist Report, where the shadows tell the stories. June 21st, 2025. While diplomats spoke of peace, $6 billion ghosts slipped through the night sky. In 12 minutes, America's most expensive war machines would deliver. A message written in 30,000-pound bunker busters. Iran's nuclear program was about to face its darkest hour.
Tonight I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success.
President Trump said the US hit 3 nuclear sites, Natanz, Isfahan and Fordow. Fordow's uranium enrichment facility is buried inside a mountain. The US military used B-2 bombers to deliver 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs.
The B-2 Spirit. Each one cost $2.1 billion, more expensive than most countries' entire defense budgets. Built in the shadows of the Cold War with black budget money, taxpayers funded these flying triangles without ever knowing their true purpose. Invisible to radar, silent as death, capable of carrying 2 massive ordnance penetrators, 30,000-pound bombs designed to crack the deepest bunkers on Earth. Friday night, June 20th. Flight tracking data shows multiple B-2s leaving. White Man Air Force Base. Destination classified. Mission: obliterate Iran's nuclear future.
CBS News is reporting the U.S. military has sent B-2 bombers from an Air Force base in Missouri to Guam. It comes as President Donald Trump weighs joining Israel in nuclear strikes against Iran. These bombers are capable of carrying America's 30,000-pound so-called bunker buster bomb, which could target a deep underground Iranian nuclear facility.
Only 21 of these aircraft exist. 6 were about to make history. President Trump had promised 2 weeks for diplomacy. He gave Iran 12 hours.
There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill.
3 targets. Fordow, built under a mountain 100 miles from Tehran. Natanz, Iran's uranium enrichment heart. Isfahan, the fuel fabrication center. Fordow was the fortress, buried 250 feet under solid rock. Intelligence agencies called it impenetrable. The GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator, 15 feet long, filled with 5,300 pounds of explosive, designed to punch through 60 feet of concrete. 11:47 p.m. local time. The first B-2 appears over Iranian airspace. Number warning: no declaration of war. 12 bunker busters slam into Fordow. The mountain shakes. 2 more. Bombs hit Natanz, but the operation isn't over. 30 Tomahawk cruise missiles launched from a U.S. Navy submarine in the Persian Gulf. Target: Isfahan.
30 Tomahawk missiles were launched from a U.S. Navy submarine deep in the Arabian Sea. Isfahan, a site known for processing and storage, was targeted with precision cruise missile strikes. Each asset had its role.
The bombardment lasts 4 minutes. Satellite imagery revealed 6 massive craters at Fordow. The underground fortress has been cracked open like an egg.
This Pentagon map shows warplanes taking off from Missouri in the American heartland and flying a 40-hour round trip to deliver their enormous munitions, 14 bunker buster bombs. What damage did they do? These satellite photographs show the underground nuclear site at Fordow before and then after the airstrikes. The B-2 bombers totally obliterated the site, claimed Donald Trump.
Hours later, President Trump declares Iran's key uranium enrichment sites have been completely and totally obliterated.
Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
But questions remain. Who gave the final authorization? Trump was supposed to wait 2 weeks. Sources inside the Pentagon whisper of a shadow briefing. New intelligence. A red line crossed. Was this coordination with Israel or America acting alone? The timing suggests something deeper. Hours before the strike, oil futures spiked. Someone knew. Someone always knows. The attack used the most advanced targeting data ever assembled. Years of surveillance, decades of planning. This wasn't improvisation. Iran's facilities were mapped down to the last ventilation shaft. How? Who provided the intelligence? The answer lies in the shadows. Iran's response was swift. This will have everlasting consequences. War starts now. Tehran claims no radiation leaks, no contamination, but satellite imagery tells a different story. The Middle East holds its breath. 6 B-2 bombers have changed everything. The nuclear chess game just became a war. The billion-dollar ghosts have delivered their message. Iran's nuclear program lies in ruins. But the real question isn't what was destroyed, it's what comes next. The shadows never sleep. The truth never dies. And somewhere in the darkness, the next operation is already being planned. This is the Blacklist Report. Subscribe to stay in the shadows. Hit the bell icon. The next revelation is coming. Watch our investigation into CIA black sites. Discover the truth behind Project Aurora. The rabbit hole goes deeper than you know.